This is Stu Ellis reporting on behalf of the Illinois Soybean Association checkoff program. The growing trend is for planting soybeans earlier, but what management changes are needed? That's the focus of research underway this year by Dr. Connor Sible at the University of Illinois.
So the old thought with soybean is get the corn in and then we'll worry about the soybeans. But new genetics, new seed treatments, soybeans are a lot more tolerant of cool, wet conditions than they used to be. So growers are looking at late March and early April to plant beans. And we've never really done that before. So we have to wonder, do they need to be managed differently than we've always managed beans? So things we're looking at is upfront fertility. Cold, wet soils don't move nutrients very fast. Do beans need fertilizer, which we typically don't do in Illinois, to get them off to a faster start? Narrowing the rows, trying to get that row closure a little more rapid, get that solar interception going much earlier in the year. And then late season fungicide. If you set a good base, then you want to protect those leaves at the end of the season so they can fill those seeds that they set.
Okay, we've got some interesting things going on. This year we didn't get soybeans planted probably as early as you would like to have tested them.
Agreed. So we always, we wanted to get some late March in there, and our first date this year in 22 was April 23rd. But then we went again at May 10th, and we're going to look maybe at May 30th, and just get that range and start to at least see how do soybeans planted 3 weeks apart or so respond differently to these different factors I mentioned earlier.
Now you've got some soybeans beside us that are 17 days apart, but they don't look it.
Yeah, so we planted the first one on April 23rd, the next one on May 9th, and they came up only 6 days apart. And so it's not necessarily about planting date. It's when those beans come out of the ground that the yield's going to start to be made.
Sounds like moisture, temperature of the soil are important there.
Yes, all of the above, and temperature certainly moves things fast.
That's your soybean update. I'm Stu Ellis. To learn about the Illinois Soybean Association and the checkoff that pays off, go to ilsoy.org.